smoke. Start up, please.
This time on 999 Frontline, we're with Norfolk firefighters as they race to tackle a blazing house.
You! Is there anyone inside?
Sprowston Fire Station is one of 2 full-time stations serving the city of Norwich. It can also turn out for fires anywhere in the county of Norfolk.
I'm not convinced that's going to be long enough, to be honest. We might have to back that up, I reckon.
Green Watch begin their 15-hour night shift with a training exercise down at the river. The fire engine holds enough water to feed one of the larger hoses for only 2.5 minutes. It means that when they go to a fire, they need urgently to find a hydrant, or alternatively, a river from which they can pump a supply of water.
But it's right on its limits, I reckon.
They just get everything working correctly when an emergency call comes in. There's no time to pack away the equipment, so Green Watch's sub-officer decides to leave it behind, with one firefighter as a minder.
BF Sprowston 74, over. Mac, do you want BA for this?
Crew manager is leading firefighter Emir Goff.
No sign of anything yet, is there, Mac?
No. You never really know what you're going to turn up to. The adrenaline can be absolutely flowing around your body because you just, at the end of the day, you just do not know what's going to be there for you.
The radio reveals a call has come from someone at a block of flats who spotted smoke and flames coming from a skateboard park.
Not terribly spectacular. Yeah, can we just run a hose?
Green Watch's sub-officer is Richard McGonigal.
In terms of deliberate fires, they definitely seem to be on the increase. The perpetrators of this kind of vandalism probably see there being very little harm in it. The problem comes is that with vehicle fires, for example, they do pose a problem for us. We're the ones who have to come and put it out.
Inform police, vehicle believed stolen, over.
I'll tell you what though, Gav, you saved the front wheel.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, new tyre, that'd be right as rain.
With the fire out, Green Watch returned to Sprowston. The pump's internal water tank has to be refilled, ready for the next incident. And then the watch will stand by, waiting for the next emergency call.
You never know when the bells are going to go down. It's something you can't really plan for. You have to get on with doing station routines. If the bells go down when you're caught sitting on the throne, you've just got to get on with it, basically. Fortunately, that has never happened to me, but I do know people, and I've worked with people who I've seen struggling whilst running towards the appliance. Working on a fire station and being part of a watch is you are basically operating as a family.
Mac, what we got?
As a watch, we eat together, we go through tough times together, depending on what we go to, and we basically risk our lives together as well.
Put an informative back for me and ask attention to the key holder, please.
The fire turns out to be an electrical fire in a neon sign, but spreading to the roof of the building.
I think we can pulse that.
The hidden hazard is that signs like this can use 1,000 volts of electricity. So the firefighters can only use very short, expertly aimed bursts of water to contain the fire until the mains power is broken.
What we do have is access to a switch which will allow us to isolate the power to that before we can deal with it. Having said that, if the switch is not always available or the urgency is there, only a skilled operator would attempt to put out a fire in live electrical equipment, and it's not something I would recommend for the novice.
Mac, we've just knocked the fireman's switch off, all right?
We get a ladder off, Gav, get up there and have a look, please.
Right, one more, that'll do you.
The problem we obviously have is some kind of electrical fault in the signage at the top of the building here. Why this does cause us concern is quite often neon-based lighting operates at much higher voltages than you would normally expect to find, running sometimes into thousands as opposed to hundreds, so it can present a problem to us. What we're actually doing now is just making sure that there isn't any transmission of heat from where the original problem was into the roof of the building itself. Thank you very much.
With the electrical fire safely concluded, Green Watch are back at Sprowston Fire Station. The hustle and bustle of the city of Norwich has quietened down for the night.